I'm Darcel Lobo, the owner and attorney at Dow Law Firm. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to know if you qualify for Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy. And we're going to discuss that in regards to the means test. Now, just to take a step back, Chapter 7 bankruptcy is a complete liquidation of non-exempt assets. So what does that mean? If you have assets that cannot be exempted in the bankruptcy, then those items would be sold by the bankruptcy trustee and used to repay at least a portion of your debt to creditors. Whereas with a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, that is a reorganization or a wage earner plan where you are repaying a portion of your debt based on the assets that you can or cannot exempt and based on what secured or priority debt you may have. But I want to talk to you about the means test. There are so many questions sometimes about the means test, what it is, how is it calculated, how do I know if I qualify for Chapter 7 or Chapter 13? To put it shortly, the means test is a calculation of the past 6 months of your gross income to see if you qualify for Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy. And if you are looking at a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, whether you will do a 3-year plan or a 5-year plan that we calculate from looking at the past 6 months of gross income. And so there is a table that breaks down the different numbers based on your household size. And I wanted to cover those numbers for King County. So in King County, if you are a household of 1, the annual average gross income for you can only be $67,511. If you are at that number or lower, then you qualify for either a Chapter 7 bankruptcy or a 3-year plan Chapter 13 bankruptcy. For a household size of 2, if your means test result shows that your average gross income is $80,251, then you can proceed with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy if you are under that number, or you could qualify for a 3-year plan. If you are over these numbers, you're looking at a 5-year plan. For a household size in King County of 3, the number is $92,568. So again, that means for a household of 3, if your average gross income is at or under that number, you would qualify for Chapter 7 bankruptcy or a 3-year Chapter 13 plan. And for a household size of 4 in King County, the number is $107,481. So if your gross income on average is at or under that number, you could qualify for Chapter 7 or a 3-year Chapter 13 plan. If you are over any of these numbers based on your household size and your gross income average, then you'd be looking at a Chapter 13 bankruptcy for a 5-year repayment term. If you are over these numbers, in addition to looking at a Chapter 13 plan for 5 years, we also have a Part 2 of the means test where we go through and itemize all of your deductions and various expenses to determine what your disposable income is, and that will dictate how much you have to pay towards your general unsecured debt. But regardless of the income numbers and your results of the means test, if you are looking to save your real estate, you most likely are looking at a Chapter 13 plan to be able to do so. The Chapter 13 plan will give you options to get caught up on your mortgage, make up past due payments, stop a foreclosure, work on a loan modification. There are a number of options available to you in a Chapter 13 reorganization versus a Chapter 7 liquidation. In addition, if you are close to or over the exemption amounts for your state, you may be looking at a Chapter 13 so you can save that property and propose to pay any overage amount during the course of your Chapter 13 bankruptcy plan. If you have any questions regarding Chapter 7 bankruptcy or Chapter 13 bankruptcy, if you're unsure about your means test numbers, you need to save real estate, or have any other questions or concerns, feel free to give our office a call. We offer free consultations for bankruptcy. We'll be happy to chat with you and discuss your options and help you determine the right path for you. Thank you.